Gang, gang, gang. We going back to El Salvador, back to Seot, back to the most dangerous prison, the worst prison in the world. A place where prisoners go and never get out. They never go outside again, gang. Do your homework.
We walked into the gangs.
Look at that, boy.
They locked them all up. Two gangs that had been terrorizing everyone.
That's crazy.
Now they're all in one place.
This
is what the president
insane,
of El
bro.
Salvador did. He changed the entire country.
This crazy to me, bro. Like, we think prison is something over here.
From being the world's crime capital for decades
Boy.
to becoming one of the safest countries in the world today, all because of
Boy.
this president. This is Bukele. He's of an Arab descent. His ancestors migrated to El Salvador in the early 19th century,
Okay.
and he's of Palestinian origin. His
Right.
father was known as the leader of El Salvador. Since taking office in 2019, he has transformed the country.
Look at that, boy.
These criminals of parliament do not even want to approve money that is not theirs, but it's of the people of El Salvador to guarantee safety
That's crazy.
of the people of El Salvador.
He wasn't playing. President wasn't playing, boy.
Seot prison in El Salvador.
President was not playing.
It's one of the most secure prisons in the world, here in El Salvador.
El Salvador safe like that. Let's go.
President Bukele has taken a strong stance against the
Today we'll uncover the story of El Salvador and
look
step
nice out
inside
there, I ain't gonna lie.
Seot prison. We drove for an hour from the city to reach Seot,
An hour from
one of the
city,
most
damn.
heavily guarded prisons in the world. In March 2022,
El Salvador is under state of emergency.
a state of emergency was declared, leading to the arrest of 64,000 criminals and new prison
64,000? I ain't gonna lie though. One thing about it, I've noticed from this whole story, is if America wanted to, they would, gang. You know what I'm saying? If America wanted to make this safe, gang, they would. I don't think they want it to be safe here.
was then built specifically
telling
for
people
gang
that all the
members
time.
and opened in 2023. It's called Seot. Here's the prison. We're at the gates of Seot.
Sickles.
Look at the level of security. It is known as the prison for gangsters and terrorists. They invited media
got the
outlets to
military
broadcast
out
the
there
scene to the
guarding that
entire
prison,
world,
boy.
serving
God
as a
damn.
deterrent to anyone who dares break the law.
Like, you know, in America, they be having rubber bullets and all. They got military AR rifles outside.
all the area.
Hello, how are you?
Welcome. I'm the director of the Center of Confinement of Terrorism.
The security measures are so tight that entering this prison feels like going through an airport. There is strict screening before we can even enter.
Going through an airport, boy.
Look at this advanced equipment. This prison is not about rehabilitation.
They got this in El Salvador, gang.
Strictly
This was made in San Diego.
for
feel
gang
it?
members.
But the prison like a business, bro. Everybody don't run their business right. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't care about all that.
There are two more gates here. This is the second checkpoint.
Okay, so this is how you
This
get
is
in.
a special inspection room.
All right. Yeah.
They check clothing and even socks. Everything must be lightweight.
Comenzamos. Vamos.
They're not playing in there, boy. And it's real plain, it's real strict, it's real like to the point, ain't no
We are
nothing
entering
like.
another room now. How many rooms do we have to go through before reaching
Before
the
we
prisoners?
even get to the prison, right?
Seot consists of 8 massive cell blocks, each capable of holding thousands of inmates. This is not just a prison, this is a security fortress.
Look at this shit.
This
boy.
high-tech device is used to verify both prisoners and prison staff.
Damn. This crazy as hell.
Look at all these advanced devices. There are cameras and fingerprint scanners. Criminals arrive here without identification, so all these devices are used for verification. The cameras are advanced and feature facial recognition. There are also motion sensors. We are approaching the prison cells.
I ain't gonna lie though, this making me think, like, you know how they be saying, like, all the technology advancing. What's gonna happen when prison technology is advancing? What happens when all the prison guards are robots? What happens when you can't even leave your little, you gotta stay in this little, like, it could get crazy, bro. Prisons can get a lot worse. Just like they be catching people way easier now because they got all the technology, they gonna be able to hold people in them prisons. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be able to hold people in them prisons with some high-tech type shit, folks. Like, I want to put y'all on to some of the easiest money you'll ever make in your life. Freecash.com is a website that allows you to literally get paid hundreds of dollars just for playing video games on your phone. All you need is an email and a password. Follow the directions on each of the campaigns and you can earn at least $100. My personal favorite game to play was Sunrise Island, and when I clicked on it, they had a $370 bonus. I got $370 just for playing a video game on my phone. On average, it only takes about 17 minutes for most people to start earning money on freecash.com. So if you need some free, easy, extra money, go to freecash.com, click the QR code right here, or go in the description below and start getting that bag. You did?
Seot was built in a record time of 7 months.
Damn.
Because of the type of criminals that we have here, it was necessary to
have
have
an
an infrastructure that met all the requirements.
Right.
To be able to control this type of subjects that for many years caused mourning and pain to our society. The infrastructure has a single entrance.
One entry.
Entry and exit. In addition, why was Seot born?
Seot was built following the declaration of a state of emergency, with mass arrests taking place. A vast facility was needed to house the criminals.
Right.
This is the largest prison in Latin America, spanning the size of 8 football fields with a capacity of 40,000 inmates. Inside are one of the most dangerous criminals
8
in
football fields, 40,000.
the world. 2 of the largest gangs in Latin America.
I don't
These
wanna
gangs
go.
are Barrio 18 and MS-13. We'll see them now, and they are now behind bars. Very few people are granted permission. I might be the first Arab to receive permission to film inside.
How difficult is to escape this prison?
Impossible.
The prison is surrounded by massive 15-meter-high concrete walls, reinforced with barbed wire and 19 watchtowers. They say escaping from here is impossible. The security is very extreme. The prison is guarded by 600 soldiers
Anything
and
possible,
250 police officers. These are the guards. I'll film a series of videos about prisons. But first, let's get this video to 200,000 likes.
We're going now to the Armory.
This is an armory here. If anyone even thinks of escaping, just look at what awaits them. El Salvador declared war on gangs.
Damn,
Look.
for real?
Here we are.
They declared war with gangs. That sounds insane. Imagine Trump get on the news and say we declaring war with all gang members. If you ever been on video, you ever been on YouTube, you ever been on the internet claiming a gang, you getting locked up, and then we are declaring war on you. If you don't go willingly, we'll shoot the kid. Imagine if they did that in their country, gang. That's
Here
crazy
we are
to
in
hear.
the weapons warehouse.
This is a prison. They got this weapon warehouse in here ready to go, boy.
So you are announce a war against the gang.
Yes. We
That's
have
crazy.
this other type of weaponry.
What's that?
Look at all these weapons. They declared war on terrorism. To make the country safer, they will go to great lengths for this.
We must have them under control. Cuff in their hands and their feet.
Leg cuffs. Look at the types of cuffs they have here.
Double
These
layer.
bind both hands and feet together. When cuffed with these, you see them walking uncomfortably.
The tonfa.
That's crazy, boy. It ain't worth it, gang.
The equipment they are wearing is designed for emergencies. This is the result of the state of emergency. All this equipment serves one purpose: protecting citizens. Public safety is the priority. As for the prison guards, they have certain privileges here. This is for the guards.
Okay.
Not the inmates.
Right.
The prisoners cannot leave their cells.
That's crazy. Boy.
Do you feel responsible of the safety of the country, you and the guard here? Because if this gun go out,
Yes.
This is what makes a country safe.
thank you for your service. Thank you.
This is for shaving.
And people
okay?
might think
it's
it's
for the inmates, but it's actually
people might think it's bogus, but I don't really know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got kids yet, but shit, if I lived in the country, I'd much rather them niggas be all you want to act crazy, do all that crazy savage. You know what I'm saying? You want to claim gangs and catch bodies, and you got real evidence of that. Like, we know that you doing that, or you want to claim that you a GD killer driller. You on Instagram shooting at people, okay, we gonna lock you up. You ain't never gonna leave your cell. You gonna be in here for 96 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, it might look bad, but at the end of the day, gang, you out here see, that's the thing. Like, motherfucker, we want to terrorize people and then talk about some free you. No, that ain't how that work, folks. You knew when you was catching them bodies. You knew when you was toting that blick. You knew all that. You knew you could go to jail or you could die. You knew it the whole time. You said that's what make me gangster. Then you get in jail and be talking about free me. No, go to jail like a gangster. Go be a gangster. That's what gangsters do. They go to jail. They you feel me? Come on, man.
actually for the guards. They must be well taken care of since they're surrounded by some of the most dangerous criminals in the world.
Oh, this for the guard, like a little barbershop for her.
These are the guards' dormitories. They work here for 5 days, followed by 5 days off.
Oh, okay.
This is to minimize the impact of stress that comes from being there in front of those criminals all day.
That's crazy.
This gym is for the guards.
I wouldn't be trying to work
It's
in
all
that
for the
motherfucker.
guards' well-being.
So the guards got a whole little you dig set up.
Come with me.
Now we're about to enter the prisoners' area. This is the most important part of the video.
The prisoners area got a whole nother entrance.
The world's most dangerous gang
crazy.
leaders are just a few steps away.
Once they enter the center of confinement of terrorism, they will
Seot.
never leave again.
Center of confinement of, that's what Seot mean. Center of confinement of terrorism.
Once they pass through this gate, they never come out.
That's crazy. To
We're
think
not
about
going to the
that,
cells.
you ain't never coming out here, boy. Ain't no way you having no type of sex in there with
Come
no
inside.
woman.
We walked into the gangs.
You don't even get your own cell. At least in the U.S., you can have your own cell. You can put the sheet up. You can low-key do what you want in there. You ain't even got your own cell. It's you and 50 people in the cell. Not even a dorm, nigga. You in a cell, bro. They ain't even talking.
None of their family members are allowed to visit them.
Damn.
Both gangs have been imprisoned together. Each participated in the murder of over 200 people.
Wow.
In rape and in many other crimes.
That's crazy, bro. And some of them innocent. Free them, though. You know what I'm saying? But the ones that was, if you want to be a savage gang, this
They
was
said
savage
if
too,
you look
though.
at them, they will give you a terrifying glare. Let's see.
As you can see, each of them wears a white uniform
Hell yeah, you
T-shirt,
get a terrifying
white
glare. Them
shorts.
crazy niggas.
and white slippers. Those are the only things they have inside. There are no mattresses.
Damn.
They
no
sleep on
mattresses.
that iron surface they have there.
They don't even got, at least in the, this so crazy, gang. This so crazy, gang. They sleep on that iron, boy. It ain't even enough beds for everybody.
There's
so
a
I'm sure they
huge
just
number
sleep.
of guards here. It feels like the country is at war. All prisoners wear the same white uniform, every single one of them.
Could they shower every day and shit? They already got
The
those
lights
shoes
are
on
never
and shit.
turned off. They stay on 24/7, so the prisoners never know the time and the guards can monitor them. They have no chance to misbehave. Each cell has a capacity of 100 inmates, but there are only 80 beds per cell.
Bro. This not even funny. This is just straight up gangster. I'm talking about no mattress, no girls, no lights stay on. You in there 8.
They have no blankets or anything to protect themselves from the cold.
No blankets.
Control and monitoring is 24/7.
No comfort at all,
In addition
bro.
to the
That's
personnel,
crazy.
we have the camera system that allows us to monitor in real time each of the activities.
This is terrible. This is scary as hell, bro. This is scary.
A few of them
bro.
are now being let out to do some exercises. Prisoners are only allowed out of their cells for 30 minutes a day to exercise, using only their body weight.
That's crazy.
The cells
Even look
are
how
at
they
full
gotta be.
capacity.
Like this insane, gang. They all getting cuffed up. Before they even leave the cell, they cuffed
It
up.
feels like
man.
a scene from a movie.
Yeah.
Seot.
This crazy to me, gang. I'm sitting here in disbelief. Like, think about doing this every day, folks. Every day, all day. This all you do. You don't know what time it is. You don't know what day it is. Ain't no windows. Ain't no working out. Ain't no programs. Ain't no basketball. Ain't no visits. Ain't no drugs in there. Ain't no liquor. You don't even got your own cell, boy. Ain't no cover. Ain't no mattress. Like, damn. They getting searched again. They not playing enough. Like, they not playing. This probably they most entertainment. The cameras being there. All the dudes, all the guys got big clothes on, face mask. Like, think about it. You can't show your face here every day. You know what I'm saying? They know what you look like. They know you a guard. They might do something to your family. You know what I'm saying? Like, real shit. Yeah, we think, even the girls, they don't know the girls cute or not. Like, man, we think, I ain't gonna lie, the U.S., they think they gangster, boy. Go over there playing. Them the real gangsters over here, boy. Go over here playing crazy.
Solamente hay un clamor, abre los cielos sobre nosotros, abre los cielos, Señor, a llover.
This is the only activity they're allowed.
Damn.
They're not allowed to do anything else.
Somos tu pueblo, somos tu hija. Abre los cielos.
Praying to get into heaven. That's all they ask. Damn.
Their tattoos reveal which gang they belong to. Anyone with gang tattoos is immediately arrested.
Damn.
The police
You can't
have a special
on your
tattoo
arm.
catalog. Each marking signifies a gang affiliation. Some gang members
shit.
tried to alter their tattoos, but they failed.
Tried to alter. I would have been in the shit. Alter my ass, nigga. I would have cut a layer of skin off. Do your homework. I walk around like, damn, you light skin, that Mecco? Yeah. Y'all tripping. Don't think it's lame to be just a regular guy, man. These street niggas, man.
There are nurses here. A doctor visits daily to check on them. Medical staff must always be present because inmates are not allowed to leave.
From here?
There's a room where they can communicate with their lawyers via video call. Trials are conducted here because they're not allowed to go out. Here
Right.
they speak to
That's
their lawyers via video.
Here we seat the inmates
Sit down.
through the screen. We can visualize the court
That's crazy, bro.
and the other prisons
They don't
that are
even let
linked
you
to
go
the
to
same
court, my nigga. Like,
hearing. Here we have the clinic,
Look at all these rooms inside this incredible prison.
the treatment and
and
injection
it looked
area.
like a prison too. Like, it looked like dark and simple. No decorations, no
We are
nothing,
now
nothing
walking
on the wall.
Among
just plain.
members of the two most dangerous gangs in the world. They're to our right and left.
I'm going to present you 3 profiles of the type of criminals we have here. Subjects who are at a certain moment played at being gods. They decided who lived or who died.
That's crazy.
He's going to show us these 3 criminals and what they did.
Take off your mask.
And tell us about their crimes. They were such a danger to society.
Elias El Seco, active member of the gang Barrio 18. The subject is charged with aggravated homicide. He has a sentence of more than 100 years in prison. Lift up your shirt.
Their tattoos will tell us which gang they belong to. This one killed 5 people. He killed them just because they crossed into his territory.
Look. Same shit over here, gang. Motherfucker playing crazy, trying to be tough, trying to be gangster. Now you in the back and you know, you just this what the streets is though, folks. That's what you gotta accept. Every time you step outside, gang, that shit lame as hell to me. This the lamest shit ever. To be cuffed everywhere, can't leave, can't go nowhere, can't do nothing, can't get drunk, can't go on Instagram, ain't no sneaking no phones in there. How you gonna sneak the phone in there and the shit wide open all day with the lights on? It ain't even like you got your own cell where you could go to sleep and be on your... You can't do none of that. You can't do none of that. They ain't like out here, man, this shit toe back, nigga. This shit toe up. Toe down.
Turn around.
They all have tattoos. He is an MS-13 member.
Shit, I'll be ready to go on by my business.
He kidnapped 4 people.
Damn.
The one beside him murdered 5. This is just a small sample of the criminals imprisoned here.
Right.
The 3rd inmate is also a gang member. He killed a young girl who had a promising future as an athlete.
He later murdered her. Lift up your shirt.
He stole her future.
Only thing I feel crazy about is like
their tattoos made it easier to identify and capture them.
What if
Look, he has
some
an
of them
18
doing
tattooed
that?
on him. That means he's a Barrio 18 member.
But at the same time, every one of y'all who they accusing got gang tattoos. And if you got gang tattoos, 9 times out of 10, you ain't doing no false claiming in no damn El Salvador. They ain't playing that shit. Ain't no false claiming. You just run around talking about some you Crip or you Blood or you this or you that. No. They'll smoke you just for that. If you claiming something that you ain't really with. So I don't know, bro. It's crazy. This
Most
is
of
blowing
the
my mind.
tattoos you see on them have some tombstones.
Ooh.
They wear these tattoos in memory of other gang members, members of their clique who were eliminated.
Right.
They also have tattoos of graves and skulls of people they've killed.
Here, Maria, what does it say here? Santana Guzman, who is she? She's his grandmother. His son's face.
This one has tattoos in memory of fallen gang members. He tattooed them as skulls. Every tattoo has a meaning. They arrested them all and locked them in the same prison. These 2 gangs were at war, but now they're imprisoned together.
Right.
Usually, there are women's faces on their legs, as well as tattoos of skulls and marijuana.
Thankfully, I live far away. If any of them got hold of me in the future, I'd be in serious trouble.
I don't want no smoke with none of these gangs. You know what I'm saying? I fully respect y'all and what y'all got to do. I'm just not part of it. Do your homework. So please, leave me alone. You feel me?
These gangs were once enemies, but now they share the same cell.
Look at the water. What the hell is the water right there for? That's they shower for?
Their entire lives are confined within this cell. They can never leave. This is their toilet.
Oh, that's the toilet?
Do you see it? It's in the corner. They've been here for 2 years. As soon as the prison opened, all criminals were transferred here. The guards cover their faces out of fear that one of the inmates might manage to contact someone outside to take revenge on their families. Now we're heading to the solitary confinement cells, where any prisoner who misbehaves ends up.
Oh my God.
This is what keeps them in line. There's no light. This is the solitary confinement cell.
Oh my God, bro. That shit, man. Imagine just being like, that shit's scary as fuck. Imagine just being in there. Man, shit.
There's only a cement slab.
One cement slab.
This is the solitary confinement cell. If any prisoner misbehaves, they are placed here for 15 days.
Damn. 15 days? Ain't no light.
They don't even leave their cells for meals.
That's crazy,
Food is
bro.
delivered inside.
It's crazy to me. They eat the same shit every day.
Beans and rice, no chicken,
And a
no
tortilla.
meat.
What's that right there? Some apple juice or some shit?
Later, I interviewed one of the gang members. He is an MS-13 member.
So how many person he killed? 30.
30
He's
people?
killed 30
God
people.
damn.
So can we see his tattoo?
Look.
Does he regret what the criminals?
Do you regret what you did in the past?
Encontrándome un penal de máxima seguridad donde solo lo básico se le da a uno, se lamenta uno. Quizá uno se hace fuerte durante el día, pero en la noche uno se lamenta y llora, encontrándose en esta condición.
Hell yeah.
He says he cries every day and regrets what he has done, but it's too late. He feels remorse, but he must face justice.
So when he enter the gang, like how old he was?
Como la de 11 años.
He joined the gang when he was just 11 years old.
Just
and
like
now
out here,
he
though.
is here in Seot.
Man, fuck that. Man.
What the president did was bold and brilliant. When he was first elected in 2019, his approval rating was around 50%.
Today, El Salvador has broken all the records.
But in 2024 elections, he won by a landslide with 85% of the vote.
Here in total freedom and security. Here in the safest country in the entire Western Hemisphere.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Why? Because for the first time, the people felt safe. This is the end of our tour of Seot prison. What did you learn from this episode? There's a lot we can learn from this.
He'll be president until he go to the other side of life, boy. This shit was crazy. Like we watched like a little mini tour of the other one, like the same prison, but he just he just died deep from the grave. He just dove so deep. Do your homework.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.